Hello everyone, guys. Today we will discuss the next topic in the computer network subject, which is transmission modes. So let's discuss what is exactly transmission modes, what are their different modes, and what are their different examples. Okay guys, so let's see what is the meaning of transmission modes. Transmission mode says that transmission mode means transferring the data between two devices. When we want to transfer the data between two devices, so what are the different modes? On that basis we can transmit the data from one device to another device. Okay guys, so there are the three modes basically. The first is simplex mode, the second is half duplex mode, and the last one is full duplex mode. So let's discuss what exactly the simplex mode. See, simplex mode says that communication is unidirectional. When there is the two devices and there is a communication between the two devices, the communication is always the unidirectional if it is a simplex mode. Unidirectional means in one directional always. Okay. Only one of the two devices on a link can transmit. That means unidirectional means exactly that only one of the two devices can transmit the data from one point to another point. Only one has the power of sending and other has the power of only receiving, always in the simplex mode. Okay, that's why it is a unidirectional. Let's see, one always be the sender and other always be the receiver. So one in the two devices in the simplex mode, one always be the sender and other will be the receiver. The next is the simplex mode can use the entire capacity of the channel to send the data in one direction. See, one device has always to be sent and other device always has to be received. That means that the channel is free. So one device use the full capacity of that channel to send the data. So there is an example. Suppose A is a sender, B is a receiver. A is a sender and B is a receiver. So A always send the data to B. So it uses the whole capacity of the channel to send the data. So in the simplex mode, it is a one direction always. Let's take the another example. What can be the example? Keyboard. If we type on keyboard, we do not get the any output. See, we just give the input by the keyboard. Okay guys, the input goes to the screen or processes out whatever, but we do not get the output from the keyboard. Okay, the output comes from the screen or other things, but keyboard does not give us the output. So it's a unidirectional. Another example is traditional monitors. The previous monitors of computers like CRT monitors, so we can get only the we get the pictures or the videos from that, but we never provide any input to it. Okay guys, why it is I clear out the one doubt, why it is only the traditional monitors? Because today monitors are screen touchpad kind of, so we can provide the input and get the output in today's monitor, but that's why we are using a traditional monitor for the simplex mode as an example. Another is a radio. In radio we get the audio, but we cannot reply back or anything, we just can hear or receive the data. Okay, and the very interesting example is the Indian government. In the Indian government, suppose this is A and this is B. This is the Indian public and this is the Indian government. Indian public says to government, but Indian government does not hear anything. It just receive but does not reply back. Okay, it receive, it hears but doesn't reply back. Like the there is a Kisano ka Andolan kind of this thing, farmers Andolan. Okay, so this kind of things or anything. So just people says ki they do not hear, does not hear Indian government. So it is a simplex mode. We just provide the data but they receive but does not reply back. Okay, so this is Indian government. We can say it runs on simplex mode. Now let's move to the second point, that is the half duplex mode. What is the half duplex mode? Each device can both transmit and receive. Both devices, we have the two devices, both devices can transmit and receive, but there is a condition, but not at the same time. But not at the same time both are sending or receiving. One has to send at a time and one has to one is sending and the other is receiving, and when the time is up, the second is sending and first is receiving. Okay guys, so this way is known as the half duplex mode. Both simultaneously can send and receive the data. Okay, both cannot send or receive the data. If one is sending, the other can receive. Okay guys, and the vice versa. If one is sending, the other is receiving, and if the second one is sending, the first one has to receive only. Okay, so it works as a full duplex mode. The entire capacity of the channel is utilized here for each direction. Okay guys, so entire capacity can be used because one work is happening at a time. That means one transmission is done at a time, and okay, by one end, so the whole channel is free for sending the data. So that is completely utilized here. Okay guys, and the example is the like a walkie-talkie. We have the police, or police, we can say police, the army have the walkie-talkie. So one only safe at a time, and they say over and out, or your turn comes, so it switch off, and the other is sending the data. Okay guys, so this way the one side communication works at a time. So this is the example of walkie-talkie. And another example for the we have the Indian government. Another example is the Indian political parties conversation. So how it can be as half duplex mode. Suppose one party leader sitting in the home and tweet out this party is not working, this, or I just whatever. So one party is saying this, when another party receive the data and see this comes out, so they reply back. Okay, so one stop, then second reply back. So this way that they work out the half duplex mode. That's why Indian political party conversation comes out. Okay guys, so like suppose there is a scenario that we have the A and B, two devices. If it is a sender, then B will be the receiver. Okay, so A is sending, B is receiving at that point. When the terms comes out, the B becomes the sender and A becomes the receiver. So B is sending, A is receiving. Now comes out to the last point, which is a full duplex mode. Both sides can transmit and receive the data simultaneously. Okay guys, so both things, the transmitting and receiving the data from the both end, work simultaneously. Okay guys, the capacity of the link is shared, but here the capacity of the link is being shared. Okay guys, one cannot use the complete entire capacity of the channel, because the two physical part, we can say not the physical part, the logical link is created. So one is for two devices, one always use X path and B always use X channel, or we can say path, for sending or receiving the data. Okay guys, there is an example, telephone network, like we have the mobile, at the both end we can send the data at the same time. So this is a telephone network guys. Okay. The next is the parliament. Our basis on the Indian politics or Indian government, we have the parliament, which works on the full duplex mode. In the parliament, all the winning leaders are sitting there, and they conversate with each other simultaneously. Whatever they abuse each other or discuss on any topics, so they do not wait for to come out their turns. They just stand and start speaking between the others. So this is the full duplex mode. Sometimes you see that they are just breaking the chairs or behaving very badly, but I would say it's a full duplex mode comes out in the parliament. Okay guys, so there is an example, A and B, both parties are sitting on the parliament, and one is sending a data to B, B is sending the data to A. Okay, at the same time, both direction. So this is all about the transmission mode in the computer networks. So how we have seen that there are the three modes: simplex mode, half duplex mode, and the full duplex mode. Okay guys, this is all about the transmission mode. In the next video, we will see the point to point and the multi-point connection, or we can sending the data. So we will discuss later. This is all about the transmission mode. If my video is helping you, and if you're liking this, so please like and share this video and subscribe the channel. And you can watch the other videos. The link of the this playlist is under the description. You can follow that playlist link. Okay guys, this is all about the transmission mode. Thank you and take care.